We've got this party started, but we're going to continue just a little bit. Meredith, we're here today on behalf of Meredith and all the fun things that she's done over the years. And kids, Meredith's kids, I just have a brief history, so at any point you can correct me or whatever. Meredith has been in Wagoner for 32 years and has done many, many things over the course of those years. Some of you may be connected just strictly with Chamber, which she's been a part of for 25 years, correct, Meredith? Of which she has been executive director for 15. She served previous to that on the board, and she actually started with the Chamber in 1992? 92. And so it's very sad to see her retiring, but exciting for her because I know she's got a lot of things that she wants to do, but the Chamber has been a part of her life for many, many years. Prior to that, though, she worked at Red Cross. I don't know if anybody knew that, but she was the director, and I think she had 4 or 5 counties, Adair, Cherokee, Wagoner, and Muskogee County that she was director of. She managed a home health agency for 2 years. And John, I don't know if you know this or not, but she may be coming after your job. She worked at the Tribune for a year, so she may be freelance writing, who knows. And she also worked at Muskogee Regional Hospital for 3 years. And during that time, I'm not exactly sure if I've got these in the right order, but she also, for 4 or 5 years, was doing realty work with Linda Ewing at Realty World, correct? And so she just had a whole lot of things. You know, she's one of those type of people that even though wasn't born and raised here, she could probably tell you just about 95% of all the people that live here or work here or, has been associated with Wagoner over the years. So that's pretty cool. And if you ever get a chance just to visit with Meredith, she's got some good stories. So Meredith, at this time, I'm going to actually turn the program over to Monica Medley. Monica has some presentations I'll just let her share.
Okay. Meredith, come up here, please. And most of you know that I work with Senator David and Representative McDougall, and both of them have great admiration, respect, and just love for Meredith. You can't put into words what she does. And the wisdom and the expertise and the knowledge and above all the heart that she brings to the table whenever she brings anything to the table. And those are the kind of people that build a great town like we have. And that was extra, that was great.
Good, I like that.
And they send their hellos. They wish they could be here, but she knows their heart for her, so that's good. But they wanted to present her with this citation of achievement. So I'll go ahead and read it to you guys, okay? Whereas Meredith Zehr is being recognized by all of her friends in the Wagoner community, including her friends at the Wagoner Area Chamber of Commerce at a retirement party being held on February 2nd, 2018, for her many years of service to the residents of Wagoner and the Wagoner area. And whereas Meredith Zehr began her work with the Wagoner Chamber back in the early 90s and has served in every capacity, including committee chairs. She has tirelessly worked on numerous events. Can we get an amen? Can I really get an amen on that? Come on now, you guys. You know she is extra, extra, extra mile now. And that's a great example for our young people to see that even though you do that extra mile, you still live to tell about it. I mean, it does. It's amazing. She's a great example. And has served in many official positions, including every officer position associated with the chamber, as well as many other responsibilities when asked. And whereas Meredith Zehr has tirelessly served the Wagoner Chamber for nearly 30 years, including serving as the executive director for the past 15 years. And whereas Meredith Zehr is credited with growing the membership of the Wagoner Chamber of Commerce since becoming the executive director. Can we get another amen?
Amen.
As well as successfully working with other chambers, local governments, and elected officials. Whereas Meredith Zehr in her long and illustrious career has worked diligently behind the scenes as well as executive director for the community that she loves. We are proud to honor and recognize her for her hard work, commitment, and dedication. It's people like Meredith that make the world go round. Now, therefore, the 56th Oklahoma State Legislature extends to Meredith Zehr sincere congratulations and directs that this citation be presented.
I'm going to stick in here and say thank you very much, and I'm so proud that somebody came in. It just, my heart's so full. I was telling Brenda that most of my work life has been making speeches and things like that, marketing. And today I have to make a speech and I'm totally blank. I cannot think what I want to tell you all. But I do know that I want to thank you for your support over the years and all the hard work and all my volunteers who worked so hard. I really appreciate it. And this town is a very special town. If you need help, you can get it immediately. It's just a real caring town, and I'm proud to be part of it.
Okay, next we have Mayor A.J. Jones.
Meredith, get to come back over here.
I'm overcome.
Well, when I started my business in Wagoner, Meredith was the first person to come and see me. And Meredith and myself, we've had a lot of good conversations. Some good, some bad, some happy, some sad, over wine and over water.
Got it.
And she assured me earlier that she was not going anywhere, she would still be around, and this town absolutely is very grateful and indebted to you. So at this time, without further ado, I would like to read my proclamation. Meredith. First one you go. Whereas Meredith Zehr has been the Chamber Executive Director since late 2002 and has been volunteering since the early 1990s. This includes serving as Chamber President, and whereas Meredith has also served on many boards and committees such as the Industrial Board, United Way, FEMA Board for Wagoner County, Family Service Council for Wagoner County, Lake Region Board, Lions Club, Rotary Club, Leadership Wagoner, Health Coalition, Substance Abuse Committee, and NORA. And whereas prior to working for the Chamber office, Meredith worked in real estate and disaster relief with the American Red Cross. And whereas it is fitting and proper to accord official recognition to the valuable contributions Meredith has made to the Wagoner Area Chamber of Commerce and to our community. Let us congratulate her on her retirement for a job well done. Now therefore I, Albert Jones, by virtue of the authority vested in me as the mayor of the City of Wagoner in the state of Oklahoma, do hereby proclaim February 2nd, 2018 as Meredith Zehr Day. She says she speaks out on this.
I just thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay. Well, that's all the proclamations we have. However, we have a couple people that would like to say a few words. Meredith? So Larry Morgan, I'm going to call on you first.
Ah, my turn.
Oh, boy.
We can't talk about all of it, but we can do some things here. You are an enormous asset to this city. You'll be widely missed by all of us. We love you. We've had a wonderful group of people to work with over the years. We've got a lot of history here, and you have been very, very special to all of us. I got a few more things to say, but I got to say one thing that Meredith we started off this, we were at Summerfest, and she probably knows what I'm going to say, before we had to move it, and it was years ago. We were kind of new to this. We just got the power in and all that. We were setting up, and as always, we set up at Summerfest, you almost control chaos. When you get started, you got 100 people, hundreds of people again, but here comes a fortune teller, of all things. Can you imagine a fortune teller? And I didn't know what to say. These was really weird people. And of course, I'm one to talk, I guess. This lady come over, and this man come over, and they started, we need to find a place. I said, well, I'm not sure we got a place for you. Well, they just insisted, had the money that we were going to give us. Well, Meredith was kind of in charge. She had her little clipboard out. I don't know what I was thinking about, but I stepped up to that lady. I said, ma'am, you go over there and you talk to that tender lady right there. That tender lady, she's put you somewhere. I know she will. That she's right there in the middle of this. I don't know why I did that. But that tender lady sure was good to us. And she come over there, and I swear, I think it's probably, she looked at me and says, I'm going to kill you. So, an example. We have had so much fun, and I might add good, clean fun over the years. But all this group of people, it's just been an enormous journey. We've been here for, I don't know how long. It's been a long, long time. She was the chamber president, I think, when I came along, and we started from there. Developed a wonderful friendship. Ray and I came to be real close to her, and it's something that we have really cherished, and we love you, girl. And it's, like I said, you're an asset to the community. A lot of things have already been said, and we're very proud to be your friend, and honored to be your friend, and we expect to see you more, and you're always welcome in our home. So thank you, thank you, thank you, and we appreciate you very, very much.
Thank you, Larry. Serena, come on up.
Larry's kind of a hard act to follow. But Meredith, I've enjoyed the 25, 30 years we've worked together, and especially our friendship and all the ups and downs that we have been through with the chamber, and as a whole, very successful. I can remember when we started our first fishing tournament, and we were getting it together, and this was the Crow Bass tournament coming in. And she said, well, what all do we need to do? And I said, well, we need to be there early in the morning. What time? Well, they'll be there, start coming in at 5, so we need to be there about 4 o'clock in the morning and have coffee ready and stuff. Coffee? Yeah. And she said, well, and she'd already told me she'd make the coffee. When I told her she'd need to put her pot on at 3:30, her eyes got so big, so big. But she was there every tournament with a coffee pot early in the mornings, and that's Meredith. If there was anything that you needed done, whether it was early morning, late evening, Meredith was there. And weekends, I know she missed several family get-togethers and different things because she was working for the chamber. And we've all had a good time together working. She was a great part of a team to be on and a great person to work for, and I'm sure gonna miss her. I know when things come up, I'll probably say, well, I need to call Meredith, you know, and I know a lot of us will be saying that. We need to call Meredith. And we probably will, whether she's retired or not. But Meredith, it's been my joy, and I know it's been a very good asset for the city of Wagoner having you there. And we'll miss you.
Kevin Grover, come on down.
Good afternoon, everyone. Meredith, this is incredible. Not that we wouldn't have expected it, but I just got here at noon, and the parking lot's absolutely full. I'm sure there's been a lot of people here even before that, and so anyway, it's an honor to be able to be here today and share with you in your special, special day. And Meredith and I have the privilege of going all the way back all those years, 25 or 30 years, if you will. We have a common bond in that we have both lived in Wisconsin, and for a long time, in different things that we've done. But, some of the things that I think of when I think of Meredith is I think of her servanthood. She is always willing to serve. She is always there. What the Red Cross does with a lot of different things that they're involved in and everything. And so Meredith, in all of her life, has really, really set the bar really, really high for all of us in how we're to treat people, how we're to take care of people, how we're to just do things, And that's the exciting part, that she has set that example and set that leadership for all of us. And I was just thinking a little bit, I was really thinking about Proverbs 31 when I was thinking about Meredith. And not going to read all of it. You could read it when you go home tonight. But there's some things that I'm just going to pick up on. She's energetic and strong, a hard worker. She makes sure her dealings are profitable. Her lamp burns late into the night. Hands are busy spinning thread. I'm going to jump ahead. She, at 20, says she extends a helping hand to the poor, opens her arms to the needy. She has no fear of winter in her household, for everyone has warm clothes. When she speaks, her words are wise. She gives instructions with kindness. She carefully watches over everything in her household. Her children stand and bless her. Casey and Corey. Had the privilege of knowing Larry, her as a grandmother. Pardon me for my emotion, but that's what it is. And, it goes on to say that her husband praises her. There are many virtuous and capable women in the world, but you surpass them all. Love you.
Thank you.
And Stanley, come on up. Thank you, Kevin.
Oh, this may be trouble.
I'm not going to tell you bad stuff. Meredith and I guess we come on the chamber board at the same time, about 1992. I've known her that long, and she's done a lot of things for Lake Region. She's judged our youth tour several years, and she was on our foundation board. And what we were talking a while ago, she's going to have to change her mode of dress now that she's retired. Most of you people here recognize me usually with a Lake Region dress shirt and a tie or a suit jacket on. I retired in January. I haven't worn a tie since. I don't plan on wearing a tie. So Meredith, you're going to have to, kind of dress down a little bit. Blue jeans are all right. Maybe sweatsuit occasionally. So get ready for it. I highly recommend the Retirement. It's perfect. And one thing you want to do is change your phone number. But
But we've gone through a lot together over the last 20-some years. She's wrangled me into a few things that I wish she hadn't. I served as president for Meredith because she conned me into it for, I think, 3 years out of the last 12 or so. And I enjoyed it after I got to do it. But if she hadn't talked me into it, twisted my arm, and kind of conned me into it, I probably would have never volunteered for that. But that's the way she is. She can get people to volunteer for things that they don't know what they're volunteering for. She's just a great all-around person, and I still owe you lunch. Thank you.
Meredith, come on up. That's actually all the speakers that I had asked, but certainly as we finish up here, if anyone wants to come up here, please feel free. I don't want you to feel left out, or you've got good stories on Meredith. We'd all love to hear that. The last thing that I want to do or say is, Meredith, you've been phenomenal for the community, for the chamber, and you will be missed. You will be sorely missed. So we thought we needed to present you with this, and no offense, Mayor, but this one may take precedence over the proclamations. But it says, in recognition of over 25 years of service and dedication to the Wagoner Area Chamber of Commerce, we present to Meredith Zehr a lifetime Chamber Membership Award. So even though she's retiring, she's not going to leave us. Idea of changing your phone number, we know where you live, so that takes effect. So if you guys, if anybody wants to come up here, have anything to say, please feel free. Anybody? Okay, well, at this point, I'm going to turn it back over to you, but after Meredith is finished, feel free to linger, have cake, food, plenty of food, and all that good stuff. So Meredith, go ahead.
You know, my work life, I spent most of the time making speeches here, there, and everywhere. And now I'm speechless. I just don't know what to tell you, except that you guys are wonderful. The City of Wagoner is wonderful. And I love it. And I appreciate all of you.
Introduce your kids.
You didn't hear a while ago, my sons are here, Casey and Corey, back there. I might have to pay him a day's salary. Just give him some lemon bars. But thank you very, very much. I'm going to be missing you guys a lot. So I'll probably hang out, but I won't have keys anymore. So if you see me sitting there, thank you so much.